Hi, parents and guardians. I'm going to take you through the secondary school application process for the TCDSB. So, just a reminder, this is only for our board. The application process may be different for other boards, and you're urged to contact the schools or the school boards directly for that information. So, the first step is creating your account or logging in. So some of you may already have an account from another child that you've already gone through the process with. So we'll start by going to sexor.tcdsb.org. And those of you that already have an account will sign in on the right side of the screen. Now, if you forgot your password, then you just type in your email and then click on Forgot Password. You'll get this pop up for password assistance. You'll type in the code and click Continue. And then you'll get an email from the school board giving you a temporary password, and you'll use that temporary password with your email to log in. For those of you who have never gone through the process before, you'll start on the left side of the screen creating your SOAR account. So you'll click on that button, and then you'll type in your first name and last name, your phone number, your email address that the school has on file for you. You'll type that in 2 times, and then you'll type in a password, and then click on Create Account. If you do get a warning message because the email account is not on file, please stop the application there, contact the school, and make sure that they have the right information for you, the right email on file. And then you can do this process again, log back in. So once you create your account, you'll get an email from the school board, and it'll ask you to click the blue word here to activate the account. And then the account will be activated, and you can click on the Return to Login button. So once that's all done, you're going to sign in with your email and password and then click on the sign in button. If you didn't get that email or you don't see it, please check your junk or trash because sometimes that email goes into that folder. So once you sign in, you will see this first piece pop up. Please do not click on Create a new student application. Instead, you'll start the application by clicking on the blue file number next to the name of your child. If you do not see this, if it is blank or if it's missing the file number or anything, then please just log out, contact the school or the guidance counselor, and we will problem solve to figure that out. So once you click on the blue file number, you are in the application. It'll start off with the student information. All of the information is attached to the student file. So if there's anything that needs to be updated or corrected, please contact the school secretary to make those changes. So the child will be to a TCDSB school. You click off yes. Grade 9 is already checked off for you. You're going to leave the level of study blank. And then regular program is already checked off for you. That means your child is just applying to high school, no specialty programs. If you are applying to any specialty programs, all of the boxes are down below and you can check off as many as you would like to. The next screen, we're going to move into choosing the high school. So some of you might see that you have 2 elementary schools, an attending school and a homeschool. So this really matters if your homeschool is much further. And you can toggle through both. So click on one and see what schools come up. Click on the other one and see what schools come up because it might help you get into a school that is closer to where you live. So you will check off regular program, and then you'll click the drop-down menu. The list of schools will come up. Choosing a high school that is closest to you increases your chances of getting in. And then the next thing it asks is, does the child have a sibling at that high school? If you do check yes, then it will ask you to insert their name and their grade in September of 2025. You go to the next page. And then it'll ask for a redirection choice. So this means if I don't get into my first place school, where would I like to attend? You will check off again, regular program, and then use the drop-down menu and choose the second school. The rest of the application, you will continue to go through it using the red arrow key buttons that are on the page, and you're verifying all of the information that's already in there. So you'll go through the contacts, medical information, special education needs, and then you'll get to the end that shows the current school information. You will click off or check off that you understand that information will be shared between elementary and secondary schools, and then you'll continue on to the privacy page. You'll check off that you've read the privacy statement, and then you will submit your application. So at this point, your application is submitted and you have nothing else to do for now. If you make changes or if you've attended an open house, let's say, or you want to make any changes to the application, you simply sign back in, click on the lock button to unlock your account, make the changes, and then resubmit. So that is the end, or the deadline is November the 21st. Please try to get it in much before the deadline, just in case there are any issues. I'll talk a little bit about the specialty program application. So it's still in the same application. And making sure that if you are applying to a specialty program, your regular program choice should still be the first choice school that you would like to go. Okay, so for example, if you're applying to a specialty program, you have to ask yourself, if I don't get into this specialty program, what is the school that I would like to go to for regular program? And that should be your first regular program choice in the application. So for the specialties, you can choose one, two, or all of them, whatever you want to choose. You click it off in the boxes. So for the regional arts programs, you will choose a school, making sure that you choose a program of study, and then always checking to see if there are any hyperlinked words for additional or supplementary applications. For Cardinal Carter for the arts, you are choosing your program of study and you are consenting to the information or the sharing of the grade 7 report card. For the congregated advanced placement, you are choosing a school or multiple schools, completely up to you. There are some course selections depending on the schools. They are different. So paying attention, anything that is grayed out means that they have to take those courses in grade 9 for the congregated advanced placement program. If they are not grayed out, then they are optional. And then the student will go ahead and answer the questions. You consent to allowing them to receive your grade 7 report cards, and then you go on to the next page. If you are applying to the International Baccalaureate program, again, you're choosing a school, and then you are filling in, or the child is responding to all of the questions. You consent to sharing your report cards, and then you're done. Okay, you continue to go through the application just like we did before, making sure all the information is correct. You'll get to the end. So if you do apply for specialty programs, there is a reference letter that gets sent to the high school. The elementary school principal will automatically get notification that your child has applied to a specialty program, and they will forward that email off to the grade 8 or the grade 7 teacher to complete the reference letter. Then you'll continue to submit your application. Again, if you have any changes you want to make before the deadline of November the 1st, please go ahead and sign back in and click the unlock button. Remembering to submit your application after you've made changes. I should also note that after the deadline of November 1st, there will be no changes that are allowed. Changes will begin to be accepted after January the 23rd. So just some important dates to finish off here. If your child has applied to specialty, there are 2 waves of offers that come out. One on Friday, November the 29th by email, and one on Friday, December the 6th by email. You have 4 days to accept and decline, so please check your emails, your junk mail in those timeframes if your child has applied to specialty. For regular program applications, you will receive an email Friday, January 17th after 5 p.m. And if it says that your child has been placed, you have nothing else to do. Your child is set. For those of you that do get redirection notices, please follow the information and the options that you have and reach out to me with any questions with redirections. And then lastly, any change requests will be made anytime after January the 23rd. There is a parent guide that is on the board's website that might be helpful and will take you through step by step, just like I did now. Please reach out with any questions you have. My email address is on the Guidance Google Classroom. Have a wonderful day.